Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's Let's Build a T00n Series 12, number 4. Well, here we are. We have finished off with Biomare. Yes, we did. We did the entire quest and have the HUD, etc. Also, you've probably noticed over on the right there, the 6th slot is now populated with the Yutto's modified NCUs. I have a lot of these. Each one giving treatment 1 and NCU for 80 for only 800 comp lit, which we weren't far off. And the 1k token board, the t00n, which is nice because that adds 1000 to Nano and health, 8% to your XP, 60 to add all def and off, perception, run speed, comp lit is very handy at this level, bit of damage, etc. So yeah, all of that and a bag of chips too. We're still wearing these. I've upgraded a few of the symbionts. We've now got the head one in, the operative growing one, which is an 81 requirement, 95 there, etc. I still have a bunch more of these, in fact, so I'll probably use them. I've completed all the nascent quests. We did a lot of those on the stream, and then I did the ones over on the west side of not nascent, Elysium, and yeah, now gone to pick up my dailies today. I still have a Freelancers Inc. to complete. We've got Salvage, the Hunt. We've even been to the Reck. I couldn't do assaulting the factory though, and I needed help for most of the other stuff. But it now means if I want a doja, I think I've got to go to Sheol. Yeah, I do. Well, I guess we're going to Sheol then. So for the now, buffs wise, I've now got Brutal Thug, Thug's Delight, which we start off with. Faster than your shadow, improved cut red tape, hack and quack, bigger NCU buff, not that I'm struggling for NCU space now. So yeah, quick check on, I keep seeing more and more people wearing the XP armor. It's like when you buy a car, suddenly you notice that a lot of people have that model. After you buy yours, you think you're buying something probably nobody's got, and then you start noticing your car everywhere. I think it's that kind of effect, you know? Like when I got the Jag, I thought, oh yes, you know, I have a Jag. And then noticed that, turns out, a lot of people have a Jag. Actually, I don't need to use this portal, I just remembered I'm still saved in Elysium. Trick is getting to Sheol. I think once there, I think we're going to be okay, but it's getting there. That is probably going to be half the battle. The divide. It's always a splendid view when you zone out of here. Right. We've got to make our way to Ergo and talk to him to get the ring to get through. It's raining in Shadowlands. How about that? I think most of the mobs along here are green now, which isn't bad, except obviously for the minks, if they are up. If they are, they're a pain in the backside. We'll see, hopefully. And they're one of those mobs you can't run away from easily. Devourers of life. I can handle maybe one or two of them. Oh god, she's right there. You can aggro. Can avoid her, I'll be happy. I don't mind fighting a couple of the other guys, but she is a problem. I think it's just this one devourer of life that's chased after me. You I can deal with. Oh yeah. Now when we get this doja and return to Rubicar, I'm thinking we'll get a few more buffs like Grid Space Freedom, RRFE, etc. It should make life a little bit easier. Right, greetings Ergo. Let's get through this quickly and painlessly, please. You kind of know that you won't, though. I'll start my journey to Sheol. I think level 90 gets you into Sheol. I can't remember now. Yeah, so I feel as ready as I can get. He's about to speak, and then he looks at you and decides you don't need to do the progression quest. You can just go through. Hopefully that's what he's deciding. Yes, would you like to go there straight away? Yes, I would. I think I'll just head straight to Sheol. Right, okay, we've got the ring. It's not an impressive ring. It doesn't give a lot of XP, so we're not going to be wearing it anytime soon. But it does get us into Sheol. Now, some of the mobs I need to kill to get the Doja are part of the first part of the Yutto's quest here. No, of course I don't want to bloody delete it, you stupid thing. Every time. So rather than jumping off and just getting the Doja, I'm going to talk to the Yutto here, Clear Thought 3, who will ask me to go down there and kill a bunch of the mobs I need to kill to get a Doja in the first place. So we'll go through the dialogue here. Somebody with a loud horn. So straight away you can see there you've got hunt the predators. Now the Valarash, they don't drop the Dojas, but they do give XP. And the second mobs there, which I've never been able to pronounce really, Gullarash, they do drop. So let's get down there and cause some pain. I suspect the little shade I just saw whizzing past me there is either doing the same quest or similar, because there's a distinct lack of mobs around here. That's usually way more. And I can't see any. Well, that's just great. I would guess that the other guy was doing the quest, but why would he kill all of these? There's way more than 5 along here. Yeah. So I'm not entirely sure why they would do that, but hey. So now I've come looking for a Doja and there is absolutely no mobs here. Well, apart from that guy. And they don't drop Dojas. So the plan of killing 5 of each, or at least 5 of one, 5 of the other, and keep going until you've got a Doja is slightly, those plans are somewhat dashed. And a few have respawned. They're also blood red. What level are these guys? 128. I think we can be okay with these. No, we're in a world of pain. Well, there's one down. They do give a lot of XP. It's Shadowlands. That's kind of how it works. Another one, not quite so high. 121. Oh, great. I got a bet as well. Oh, be it. Bet. Who knows? Whoever came up with the name is probably the only person that has any idea how to pronounce it. The shade whizzing past me again there. Really, dude? Really, really? Why are you killing those? You're 220. Or close. 209. I'm guessing doing the quests for XP. Well, he's friendly. Giving me buffs and things. Well, buff. Because it's not like Shades have got 1,000 buffs that everybody wants, you know? But yeah, he just gave me faster than your shadow anyway. Maybe it's time that I put a little IP into some evades. I've also got the bio cocoon. I should probably get some much better nanos as well. Maybe equip a recompiler. I still haven't yet. I do, however, have first aids when they actually fire. And as I say, unfortunately, the Valarash, or Valirash, I'm going to go with Valarash, do not have a Doja on their loot table. So, unfortunately, they do not drop it. Right, now on to the others, which do have the Doja on the loot table. The Glura Rash. Glura Rash? Glue a Rash? Who knows? Okay, I have two. Good old Mongo. I think they're all respawning where I'm standing, so yeah. These are not as high level though, as you can see. This one's, I think, lower level than me, yeah. 101, we're 104 suddenly. God, the levels come thick and fast. Let's have a look. I haven't yet checked what the init rank values are in these. So inits on one of the betas, let's take a look. So you need 1050 to go full def with them. Let's have a look. How are we doing? Nowhere near. Now the 209 player would be getting Dojas from Inferno at their level. So I can only guess if they are killing these, it's because they need to. For the quest. And not for the Doja. I'll take one of the insignias though. I found one that's higher level than me. Ooh, a 112. Okay, I'm going to have two more in a second, I think. But you can be here all day killing these damn things. Trying to get a Doja, I know that from experience. Yes, we do. Well, that's the 5 for the quest done, and still no Doja as yet. Okay, we are still here, so I'm going to be cutting a lot of this off, because obviously running around here and not being very interesting. I think probably we're going to be okay, but you never know, so, you know. Yay, finally! We have the Doja. Right. Let's try and run up. We'll talk to the Yutto at the top, and then it's time to head back. I wonder, should I save in this garden? I probably should, just because. Yes, I thought the game felt a little off before, and as it turns out, I had VSync on. I never play Anarchy Online with VSync enabled. Haven't for, well, ever. It never performs well. The VSync isn't quite right in Anarchy Online. If you're ever interested in that, I always recommend turning it off. It just doesn't make any difference. You don't get tearing ever. It's weird the way VSync is applied to Anarchy Online. But I was running around thinking, why have I only got 30 odd frames a second? I'm in Sheol on a GTX 980 with a 4-core 8-thread processor running at 4 gig, which is, you know, plenty for the game. Okay, it's an older processor, but still, it's not as old as Anarchy Online. Why the hell is it only giving me that? And I went and checked my settings, and for whatever reason, despite making manual adjustments, it decided, the NVIDIA control panel decided, yeah, let's switch to use the game setting. Now, the game setting is off, and yet it still seems to function as though you're getting half refresh rate. So I've switched it off, and it seems to have fixed the problem, and we're back up to 70-80 frames a second. Feels a lot smoother. Clear Thought 3. I cleared out some of the creatures. I will tell you some of those. I'll let him do the dialogue thing. I don't like upsetting Yuttos. I don't know why. Okay, we've done the dialogue with the Yutto. It's time to right-click this and head back to the garden. We'll use the beacon. So if we do decide we're coming back here, it'll be a lot easier. It's interesting as well. He's given me one of each of the keys, or insignias rather. I'm in two minds whether to do the Sheol quest sort of around this level to power level up to 130? so I can go to Adonis and maybe get started on the brain quest there. Again, a lot of XP, but more than anything, the brain symbiont is excellent. Scarlet Dalquist. I found a Doja chip in Sheol. And ding 105. Goodbye. I wonder, can I talk to this guy yet? Talk to him here for an elite assignment. Still nothing, yeah. So it seems the Shadowlands elite daily does require a higher level than we have. Now the rest of our missions are all bound on Rubicar, so I think the thing I'll do is get some more buffs. Yes, more buffs. So we'll get grid space freedom, we'll get RRFE. Right, okay, so we've now got RRFE. I think grid space freedom as well would be a good idea, so I'm going to log my Froob fixer for that. There we go. Now, that has meant we have now completed the freelancers. As I say, some of the other dailies, especially the elite dailies, do not trigger the freelancers missions. Some do, some do not, and it's kind of annoying, but I don't see it getting fixed anytime soon, as it's been a problem since they were since they were initiated, which was 2016, if you were wondering. It's when the freelancers appeared on the server. So, and pretty much all dailies will trigger it. The elite dailies that trigger it are the Doja, Lord of the Void, Tara, BS. There we go, another level. Say they come thick and fast. Salvage mission as well, which ain't too far away now, so we may as well go for that. That's the salvage mission. You can see there. It sort of makes a change that it's actually a gloriously sunny day whilst I'm recording. Normally, every time I hit record, I suddenly look and go, great, it's either the middle of the night or just really, really gloomy. At least now we've got, you know, God rays, shadows, dynamic lighting. Okay, we've got to find a thing. We've now actually are AI level 10. It's becoming less and less worth killing the singular mobs and more about the actual XP for the mission. Initially when you start, that's kind of not the case. You should kill everything in the mission. Even these annoying things that heal. I also gave myself offensive steamroller just so I hit a little faster. So I'll kill anything that's directly in my way, but I'm not going to keep on killing mobs just for the sake of emptying the ship before picking up the item and leaving. Yeah, once you hit double figures, I think, with the AI, it's up to you. Yes, killing all the mobs aboard the ship will give more XP, but nothing compared to the actual mission reward XP at this point. Whereas previous to that, sort of from 1 to 10, it's usually worth killing the mobs on the ship. Even you can do it multiple times as well, especially with the salvage mission. Run around the whole ship, kill everything, exit ship, re-enter, fresh batch of mobs to kill. So you can do it several times until you come up close on the cap. And what I found at lower levels, especially with having the Space Quest doing the alien events on Saturdays, was I would kill everything on the ship and then get a message saying you must be a higher level to achieve the next alien level. So you would complete the mission and just hold on to handing it in until you had actually cleared it. Oh, haven't done that for a while. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Why so slow? Has reached enlightenment. Congrats. Usually I see a lot of those whilst I'm streaming. I haven't seen as many while I've been recording. Time of day, perhaps? You can see the time of day here on the timestamps in the chat window. I always like to try and get some of this done before 12, then I work through till about 5. And it's time for dinner. or possibly time to stream. Usually one or the other. Thankfully the medic wasn't healing the other one. That's always insanely annoying. So there we go. I'm picking up the item. I'm getting about, as you can see there, getting about 3,000 alien XP. If I had more time, let's say if I wasn't actually recording, I probably would clear the entire ship if I was just playing on my own. That is, you know, not recording and thinking about how long I have been recording and how humongous the file is going to become. Now, if you do pick up the item and think, oh wait, no, I wanted I wanted to redo the ship, you can delete it, a new one will spawn inside the ship. I've done that before. But once you exit with it in your inventory, it will not. Let's go back this way. Now, hopefully I am not at a cap when I hand this in. Mission complete, sir. Right. No, that's a first aid. That's what you wanted. No, I thought not. At lower levels, like your actual level, you can be at a cap. So it's probably worth killing everything to find out, rather than wasting an entire daily reward where you go to hand in and it says, you can't have this. That's kind of annoying. Oh yes, I crashed, so of course now my perks are bugged. Bear with me. Okay, another one we have today is the hunt. So what I want is a diner around my level, at least in Team XP level. So let's level, God almighty, 106. 76 is going to be about the lowest thing I can kill then, and still satisfy the reward. 76 is, where am I going to find some of those? I'm going to have to go further afield. That is a long flight to get to. There's a few 75s in Varmint Woods. Not too far outside of Newland. They might be a good bet. Yeah, there's a 75, 2 of them, near the Majestic Bridge. I think we should go for those. And it's actually quicker to get there via Newland. I can remember all the happy days running along the road into Varmint Woods to go hunting for mobs in a team to XP with. Very green skied here. It makes me think Space Quest has suddenly decided it's time for a bit of an alien event. But no. We just have green fog here. There you go, coming up on the bridge. It is actually called the Majestic Bridge, or Majestic Bridge, but quite a lot of people know it as Bully Bridge. And the reason people would know it for that harks back to the old days of Anarchy Online, where you would kill this fella, Hardened Bully, at the bridge, who was level 76, as you can see. And we would be killing him when we were level 40, and pretty much dying quite often. Alright, so we're looking for a level 75 diner up and over here. I don't know if he will trigger. 76 is what it says. What level is he? He's 74. He may not trigger the mission, so let's go have a look. Hopefully he doesn't have any nasty debuffs and such. I've got a perk to spend. Yes, I do. I can nano combat. That will give me Nano Feast, which I quite like. There's Nano Feast. Throw that on here. And I want to get rid of that. Give it a long one. It would seem mission accomplished. Blanket of Shadows. Head skinship. Recruit issue Omnipole Forest Armor Gloves. Meat Cleaver. Ah, Flowers Tech. How I miss you. Right, that's the hunt satisfied. But we have to go back to hand it in. Yes, report to the agency. That's nice. So we've got Mantis Diggers to do next. We'll use the beacon and run in there. Day 5. Hertig is still here. His owner is nowhere to be found. He must be somewhere in tier, I suspect. But, yeah. And if you're really old school, you probably recognise this spot by the West Gate sign. People would be up here, looking for teams, stood here, joining random teams, rolling the mission from there to Broken Shores, and then running down here to the grid to head to Broken Shores. Happy days. Okay, now Borealis is actually the nearest area for entering here. This used to be an unintended entrance. It was an exit, but if you entered it in flight, it warped you inside Smuggler's Den. So to fix it, they just made it so it became actually an official entrance. Which is sort of a weird way of doing things, but hey. Mantis Diggers, green! I need 3. Seem to be doing alright. Even though we have quite a few mobs on us here. We're defensive enough that we're not taking ridiculous damage. What was my init at now? 775. With rage, it's even faster. But fell rage reduces your heal reactivity. But hey, it does make you hit harder. What comes after diggers? Drones, and it would appear we have a few of them in here. Right, drones next. And we have them right next to me, so there we go. Rubicar light this murky dungeon up a little bit. And I think I will use the gamma. Make it a little easier for you. I think somebody just buffed me there. A level 200 soldier. I think maybe they're doing the mission for that. Anyway. Yeah. Quite often what you'll find in here is people just can't be bothered with this mission. But because you can enter here with a much higher level toon, i.e. up to a 220 even. Oh, I see. He's... Yeah, because what they'll do is do the mission with a much higher level toon, while the toon that has the mission is sat in a place of safety, usually over the door. Okay, so they've disappeared on the agent. We're not in team with the agent, so we do get the mob XP now. Which are you on? He has the Panther, which is a extremely good weapon at this level. I know, I had one on the Keeper. I didn't want to go two-hand edge. Oh, he's at the beginning. Okay. You have to go back and find more diggers. Fair enough. We're still getting mob XP for them, so what the hey. Yeah, the Panther hits extremely hard. If you can get it on for Temple of the Three Winds, you kind of God mode in there. But not easy to get on around those levels, though. Now, weapons-wise, I was thinking of using the special editions at 150, but a few people are saying, no, get the blood bats, which is a good idea. Except that the blood bats drop from the mercs and a no-drop, so that's not going to be easy to organise. Alright, that's 3 diggers we've just done. So he should be on drones now. I'm guessing he must be, yeah. So we're repeating a few mobs, but we're in a team with someone which, generally speaking, will make it better. Teamwork makes the dream work. These headphones are good, you know. I'm stood here and I'm thinking, is it raining? The sun's shining. And then, oh, you stood by a river. It's the actual game sound. Need more drones. May have killed them all. That my Mongo is doing nothing and he's still getting hit there. Come on, there's got to be a drone somewhere. No, I'm not seeing one. All of these should now be on me. But I can still see they're getting hit. Maybe there's one up here. Don't know. Usually you only get diggers here. Yeah, it is. Just the diggers. I'll survive a bit. Okay, did not want to run in there. Do not want to be fighting Ravs at this level. I seem to have lost my teammate as well. No, it's just the runners up there. We're just still waiting on drones to respawn. Oh, joy of joys. Oh. Guy died. They did seem to like hitting him, and I couldn't get it. I'm using the Mongo, which is the next one up. And yeah, still seem to be giving him a hard time. So I don't know if he had a much better Mongo and he used it, or just random mob aggro kind of deal. Still seems very, very murky. There we go. Now the place of safety I'm talking about is over here. You will generally find a bunch of people stood up here where the mobs can't get to you, and the level 200 or whatever running around the dungeon killing everything. So I'm just up here waiting for him while I nip off and make a drink. Right, I'm back with my fresh cup of tea. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Zable 37 has reached enlightenment. Okay, our friend is back. Ooh, he's got the better Nano. I should get that. Okay, let's find the last drone for him. God, it's warm today. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning and I've got all the windows open, etc. Possibly he's got the better Mongo as well. I'm going to have to go, well, Nano shopping, I think, for this tomb, get a bunch of better stuff. I think that's going to be the answer. Right, that's him caught up. And now we go to runners. He doesn't have reflect as far as I saw in his NCU. Probably why he's taking damage. Reflect makes everything better. Yes, it does. He may not be paid either, which would make life harder for him. Despite being a bit higher level than me. Everybody lag now. Oh wait, copyright strike. More lag. Runner number 3. Take it easy, bug, anyone? Yeah. Feels a bit that way. Action is not about... Oh, yes, lag. Is it just me, or has he got a bit of lag as well? Yep, it's the server. Okay, burrowers. Stuff's getting yellow now. Go for a bit of rage. Dude, first aid or something. I can't heal you. Dude, you're gonna die. No, don't Mongo. You're just gonna get... Oh god. Oh well, that's not gone well. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of mobs, but... Okay. my teammate died again. I'm a bad enforcer. I couldn't save him. I was mongoing, but the mobs seemed absolutely hell-bent on killing him. Right, well, while we're waiting, let's get a little more IP done. Yeah, now we can pretty much go full def. Just slightly below the 1050 it said. Maybe should have done that different, but hey. One burrower. Okay. Who comes after the burrowers? Oh, the scouts. Yeah, they're not too bad, actually. Right, he's in. We can kill. Right, scouts. Oh, wow. He's not having a good time in here. Right, well, I guess I'll wait till he's back in. Yeah, say when inside and maybe wait at the safe spot. So, sitting here like this, when you're sat your natural heal over time is running at maximum. So while I'm sat here, I am getting hit, but my natural healing, you can see there those ticks for 76, 93, etc. are constantly going on. Enforcer, especially an Atrox Enforcer, they run at a ridiculous rate by, you know, the time you're level 200 plus. So it is kind of good. One of my buffs needs redoing. Brutal Thug. I'll do Thug's Delight while I'm here. And Brutal Thug as well. Yeah, if you check your stats, you can actually see what your natural healing rate is. So you can see there, heal delta tick in seconds. So mine is every 16 seconds. And the heal amount is 50. The higher you get, obviously, the further that goes. He's with the scoutage, so we'll do some more scouts. Give the guy a bit of a lift, eh? He might be a froob, and therefore we've got quite the advantage even at this level. Okay, one more scout, and then where do we go next? Foragers. Which aren't that far away, actually, so all is good. We come off a little bit of full def there. I think it said I needed... what? Let's check again. So for this one, you need 1050 to go full def. We actually have 833, so without rage running, a little low still to be full def. If, you know, you want to be 1-1. Doesn't seem to matter what I do, I'm always in the murk here. Yeah. Even with the arcade light, it's still quite murky. So the rage isn't actually boosting in it all that much, but it's boosting it enough. It's putting me into the 1k range, which is much closer. Okay, and now just one more forager. I still think Mortig beaters look vicious. I'm getting hit round the side of the head with that. I mean, game over. Okay, Earth Melders. There's no easy way to get to these guys. Although what I quite often will do is come this way and start with this one. And then wish I hadn't, because there's just way too many. Yeah, it might have bitten off more than I can chew here. I'm not sure. Go for a bio cocoon. Great, now I'm rooted as well, I think. Or snared? No, rooted. Well, hey, great stuff. Seem to be just about surviving with the cooldowns, etc. Let's get this back up. At full def, I probably am needing to get my Nano init a little higher. Bio shield even. Probably going to have to do a runner on the last... after this kill, I think. Getting down to halfway. Yeah. And if I get rooted again, I'm in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Gonna do a quick runner. Okay. While they're all resetting. I've got runners as well. One Earth Melder. You'll do. Okay. Yeah, some of these will debuff you like their Siphon AC. That's quite a nasty debuff. So I think after this, what I want to do is go get composite infuses and then do a little bit of nano shopping perhaps. Right, what did I want to do? Might as well keep raising the base abilities because I'm looking at better and better symbionts. Get that AR. That init. Right, we did have... Right, now I have sufficient... I think I've still got all the Earth Melders in here. They could take a while to reset, and we really don't want them there because we want to get to the Bantlings after the workers. Okay, worker number 2. Oh yes, bust kneecaps. Keep forgetting to redo the proc. It's not good. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the earth melders all being stuck in here now. My cunning plan was perhaps not that cunning. Yeah, earth melders give me a hard time. And they're the guys with the debuffs, etc. Yeah, this one's sort of gone a bit weird. Like aggroed and then reset almost. Can I? No. See, you guys are not meant to be in here. You're meant to be in here. Right. If I run off in this direction, maybe they'll reset to where they're meant to be. Then I can come back down. The bantlings are right here. Although they will reset sometimes if you're too close to the back of here. Can I handle a bantling and a worker? I hate when mobs are messed up. My god, they're messed up in here. I have to hope that the mobs will resettle. Ah dear. Go through some of the scouts. They're only green. No, I've still got earth melders in the room. And all this crap. Right, okay. Let's get these up to here, if we can. Okay, they're sort of resetting now. They're too far away from where they're supposed to be. So I think they're going that way. Got the workers still targeted, but it's not in line of sight. I have no idea where it actually is. Isn't there another worker down here? This is a very dangerous mess. I can! Yes! Trying to make good of a bad situation here. Yeah, once they're not fighting, those mobs are meant to sort of reset themselves back into whichever sort of chamber stroke room that they're actually in. Okay, bantlings. There was just the one in here. No, two. And the same here. Okay, that's body pulled one of them. These are usually the scariest for this level elite dailian here. One-on-one, these things are not too bad with all the buffs we're running around with. Don't forget, we do have grid space freedom, which is a boost to evade. We've got ROFE, which is very effective at this level. We also have hack and quack, and I've got improved cut red tape as well. Makes you even more defensive at this level. I think our friend has gone to sleep. He's still in team, so we should be exactly the same as me on where he's at with the mission. Possibly he hasn't had the time or resources available to gear that too much. It does happen. I mean, everyone's got to start somewhere. I remember dying to grey mobs on the original Kalos. He really was terrible. He had very bad gear. He was nano mage, and all his IP was in the wrong places. He had very little HP, nearly no evades. I'd sort of like first character, and I was like, no, I want to get into these morphs. So we got respawns now, but I think I can handle them. Yeah, we should be all right. So yeah, I got like a regular mission, my own level. And I died, so I pulled a little lower than myself, and I had grey mobs inside the mission. They were still killing me. Okay, time to call it a day there, I think. Hopefully he got all his mission updates, etc. What gear have you got on? Because you're higher level than me. Okay, 6 slot. A regular panther. Yeah, not looking so great on some of that, and yeah, you need more tokens. And yeah, a little undergeared, that's all. It's not a big thing. I think Froob as well. Right, let's use our beacon. What's the plan? Shopping for me. Need new nanos, etc. Thanks for team. There we go. So he was a nice guy. He just a little undergeared for how he's set up, and I have no idea what his IP spend looks like. So yeah, it's all good. He'll get there. I'm at a slight advantage in having played the game for 20 years and have, you know, a lot of resources available. Right, I'm going to give myself composite infuses, as I have plenty of NCU space now. And then go look at what nanos we can get. Yeah, so here's our new Mongo Cyclops, which adds 3,500 to HP, which is nice. Let's cast that. Okay, getting up to nearly 10k now, which is nice. Strength and stam for 23, also nice. And then on top of that, I've added in this, which gives a damn sight more run speed, nano resist, and everything else, which is nice. I think I'm feeling ready for the Reck, although I don't think we're going to be able to do everything in the Reck. Let's be honest. See if we can feel the burn. Now we're moving. Alright, the Reck. Will it crash? No, it's alive. Yay. Commander Turtle, what can I help you with? Now, there's no way I'm going to do assaulting the factory solo. In fact, doing the Warlord and the Mutant Warchief, I don't think we could do either. But we could do the other stuff. Okay, crates, pretty darn easy. On the Omni side, the missions are a little different, actually. A little more interesting. For the like, we get the crate one. They Omni get a different one, which is you run along, you kill 3 predators, and then you clear out a bunch of other mobs inside a fenced area. So it is fairly cool, actually. But solo, I think the Warchief, probably no. These guys are yellow now, but they do give quite a bit of XP. But if I wanted to just pure kill mobs for XP, I'd go back to Sheol and kill stuff there. Okay, chunk of XP. Let's do Notum from the sand. That's rather easy as well. Thing is, if it gets busy in here, you won't get the mob kill XP for, you know, killing the Warchief. But he has a beacon after being killed, and if you click on it, it satisfies the mission. So slightly less XP, but hey. And we've also got another daily to hand in yet. I remember this guy. The Seismic Lizard, level 140. I remember trying to kill him with the MP. The pets died, and then the MP soon followed. Right, okay. Control tower, die. Still hitting for good old poison damage. This is really easy if you're ranged, because you can outrange this tower quite easily. And of course, it's rooted. You can just wail on it with near immunity, because it just can't hit you. Not so when you're melee, though. Yeah, you pull ads on yourself like an idiot. Oh, I think I got a better... No, I didn't get another Mongo. It should be alright, though. Yeah, I tried the other day to take down the ads near the Warchief. Did not work. Okay, you're done. And everybody crash now. Oh well. ICC planet-wide announcement. Dr. Ruffles has been awarded the highest honorary rank for outstanding dedication to the defense of Rubicon. Right, just did a quick camp and back, and yeah, there we go. So I'm now AI 11, and then I have perks as well. Okay. Onto the Warchief. I don't think I've got much chance of killing him, but I could, you know, log my level 200 Froob Fixer, kill and join team and do it that way. Right, so in front of you now is my Fixer, who is going to have a pop. I will deal with one of the ads, give him a bit of a hand at the same time. And I would pick the one with the defense shield, wouldn't I? Of course I would. Now to my level 200 Fixer, the War Dog is a green mob. Getting double audio here as well. Feeling so brave, I may even try the factory. Yes, I might. Now, the guards here, 150, I could maybe handle one of them. The boss, almost certainly not. And they hit really hard for their level 2, these guys. Right, let's jump out the elm. Now he's established a little bit of aggro. And back to him. Last thing I want to do is Mongo here. That would be bad. Pull everything on myself. No, not good. Okay, and now I need one more of these dudes. Keep myself out the way behind the post. While the little Fixer does the do. Do our little bit here. Yeah, he's a little too far off where he normally is. So he's gone and reset. Come on. Come on. Have you reset yet? Hopefully, yes. Right, come on then. Come on then. Be careful with the damage I do on this toon, or I could wind up pulling a level 200 on myself. But GA4 on that Fixer is pretty useful. So I'm tabbing back to the other character to hit burst, etc. And this guy is yellow to my Froob Fixer. Yeah, daily done. Tokens. Right, which only leaves Lemeep. And we just wait out. Good old flag. Okay, and apart from the wind, we're now flag free. Right, wind taken care. That's a little bright. Okay, let's reset that gamma back down. There we go. Right, so now we have, we've still got the regular daily to hand in. Let's get that done. Mission complete. Yay, 110. New perk. Where would I put a new perk? I think bioshielding is capped, so blunt mastery. Ooh, crush bone. Let's get that on the bar. I think I'll do it sort of like that, in fact. And then we'll go in here and change that to that. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that's all of those. Nice. And a bit more IP to spend. Right, I think for now that will probably do. And we will no doubt return for the next episode soon, although I do have a stream tonight and almost certainly everyone will go play the new toon. They may not, they may want to do a raid, so we'll have to see. Okay, folks. Wow, that was a lot of leveling in just a day. Okay, folks. Bye for now.